Westfield Memorial Hospital provides high-quality health care to residents of Western New York, offering patients the most sophisticated medical advancements while keeping the ease and familiarity of a community hospital. Support for Chautauqua Sunrise has been provided by WRFA 107.9 FM, Jamestown's public radio station, streaming online 24/7 at WRFALP.com. Low power to the people. Meter's Restaurant, a family tradition for over 50 years in downtown Ripley, is a proud supporter of Chautauqua Sunrise. Meter's provides all-day dining, banquet services, and custom catering, specializing in pie.
Funding for Chautauqua Sunrise is provided in part by the County of Chautauqua Industrial Development Agency, with offices in Jamestown and Dunkirk, helping businesses to prosper throughout Chautauqua County. For more information on how the CCIDA can assist your business, visit choosechq.com.
From supporting people with disabilities to enjoy great lives, to providing health care services that are available to anyone, the Resource Center has been improving our county for more than 60 years. Learn more about how the Resource Center makes a positive difference in people's lives.
Is getting vaccinated on your to-do list? We can help you check it off, because we make getting vaccinated easy. You've got this, because we've got you. To learn more, visit yougotthis.usaging.org.
From the Access Chautauqua Studios in Mayville, it's Chautauqua Sunrise. Chautauqua Sunrise is hosted by Doc Hamels and supported by the award-winning volunteers at Access Chautauqua. We are here to share local news, colorful interviews, and events of interest to everyone. Chautauqua Sunrise is broadcast live Saturday mornings each week from 9 to 10 a.m. Send events via email or call us live. Check us out on YouTube and Facebook. And now, from the Access Chautauqua Studios, it's Chautauqua Sunrise.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Chautauqua Sunrise. I'm still Doc Hamels after all these years, and I am glad you could join us. We have a Grape show in store for you today, and we've got folks from the Grape Discovery Center right here, well, in Chautauqua County, but just down the road in Westfield, and they are anxiously waiting to come on the show, but we'll get to them shortly. So I hope you're all doing well. The weather finally cooled off a bit, and we can breathe again. Got the air conditioner off, Justin? No, not yet. Well, it got a little toasty yesterday, but we finally had some nice cool nights, and it's been all right, a lot better. We finally got some rain. That helped. So anyways, Chautauqua County, we're going to be talking about some fun things coming up here in the county, as well as the topic of the Grape Discovery Center. I find that we sort of have these ups and downs here in the county throughout the summertime. We'll have all these activities, and it's sort of like this little slump. And I'm telling you right now, it's starting to build again when you hear some of the announcements I have today and different events that are coming up. The thing to remember too is that when I announce all these things, it's because somebody sent them in or notified me by email. And you can do the same thing today if you want. Ready, Jeff? Magic. You can call us at 716-753-5225, and you can announce whatever event or fundraiser, something special you want to share with the rest of the community. It could be a birthday or anniversary. It could be whatever, just as long as it fits our parameters. Throughout the week, we're not on the air live, and you can email us, like I said, at chautauquasunrise@gmail.com. Chautauqua Sunrise, all one word, at gmail.com. And we will be more than happy to get your announcement on this. You know, that's what these are all about. So with that, good morning. For those of you that are watching us throughout the county, throughout the United States, as far as I know, everybody's still in the morning zone. Good afternoon for those of you who are watching us over in Europe, Belgium, Holland, wherever, and I hear maybe France. Do we have a first name?
Natalie.
Natalie. All right. So, but we have Natalia in the Ukraine. So good morning, Natalia, friends. Hope you're being safe. We know things trudge on, but we're hoping for an ending soon. And perhaps James down in Kenya, Karen Cochran's friends over there, maybe you're watching. Karen's going back to Kenya here pretty soon, she tells us. So maybe we'll get her on the air pretty soon when she gets back. All right, good afternoon to all my listeners on WRFA 107.9, low power to the people in Jamestown. We are on the air Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. So for those in Jamestown, yes, this is important stuff that we're going to be talking about today because you're going to find it really interesting. And when you realize that our county is so varied and so interesting when you look at the different parts of the county and things we're going to be talking about here, especially in the agricultural side of the county with grapes. Okay? So glad you could join us. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? All right, so we are streaming around the world, and if you have friends that are interested in knowing about Chautauqua County out there, just go to Facebook, like the page, and they can watch us stream throughout the week, okay? The thing that people always forget is that we're on Spectrum 1301 right now, and we are on every day at 2 and 8. So guess you're going to be on 14 times this week. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
So don't mess up. Okay. Okay, so what else is going on? History. No, I'm going to talk about, we'll talk about that later. I think I've covered all the things I want to talk about to get started, but I do want to encourage you to listen to the various events that I'm going to be sharing, and then check out the other media that are showing you and explaining different events throughout the county. So this one is kind of interesting. Let's go to slide 15, Jeff. This is the Dwyer Group, and if you are familiar with the Dwyer Group, it's for veterans, but it's also for their families. So September 16th. Holy cow, did I just say September? Yeah, it's right around the corner, isn't it?
You said 16, it says 6 up there.
Did I say 16? PFC Dwyer Veterans Group on Saturday, September 6th. At 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. This is why he's here. That's why I pay him. Celeron Park Pavilion, 21 Boulevard Avenue in Celeron. Did I get that part right? Open to all Dwyer Chautauqua participants. Please RSVP with number of adults and children. Food, drink, and fun provided. Please bring a dessert to share, if you're able to, in a lawn chair. All right, so this is an event, and all right, so Jeff now is talking to me. Everybody's giving me information here. This is wonderful. If you're interested, they need to know the number of adults and or children by Friday the 29th. So you got to give them a call at 483-2344, extension, right, is a long one, 90090. So again, 483-2344, extension 90090. Or you can email dwyer.director@resourcecenter.org. They're taking over the Dwyer project for the county and doing a great job. So they're having an opportunity for a get-together at Celeron Park on September 6th from 11:30 to 2:30. All right, let's go on to the next one. Back to School Bash set in Dunkirk, the city of Dunkirk. Dunkirk City School District and United Way of Chautauqua County are proud to present this year's Back to School Bash on Monday, August 25, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the main pavilion in Point Gratiot Park. The free community event for Dunkirk City School students and families is sponsored by Personal Touch Food Service, Wells Enterprises, Highmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Southern Chautauqua, Federal Credit Union, Cattaraugus County, or Refresco, like about 50 other groups, so I don't have time to list them all. Book bags with school supplies will be given to the Dunkirk students who check in that afternoon while supplies last. Guess what? Complimentary hot dogs, chips, and beverages from Personal Touch Food Service and ice cream donated from Wells Enterprises will be served. Justin, don't you wish you were back in school again? No. A rain date makeup is scheduled for the following day, August 26th, if needed. This annual event is well attended and a great way to prepare the students and families in Dunkirk for another fun year of learning and friendship, says Scott Mikas, who's heading up this whole project. More information, give him a call at 716, ready? 366-9848. or you can contact Scott at smekus, S-M-E-K-U-S, at cityofdunkirk.com. Okay, so that's really cool. And that's taking place August 25, 4 to 7 in Point Gratiot. Just, you didn't want to be the first time. School is good for you. As a footnote, my Rotary Club, the Westfield Mayville Rotary Club, we just donated a whole bunch of school supplies to the Ripley School. And I know a lot of other organizations are doing that. Schools are requiring more and more things because, for a variety of reasons, funding and so forth. And so it's nice to see different organizations stepping up and helping out schools the best they can. All right, let's go to the movies, Jeff. The Life of Chuck, to show at the Reg Linnaeus Center for the Arts. All right, this is a new one. From the Hearts and Minds of Stephen King. Oh no, I can't read Stephen King at night. And Mike Flanagan comes The Life of Chuck. I'm already shaking. Wednesday, August 27, The Extraordinary Story of an Ordinary Man. This unforgettable, genre-bending tale celebrates the life of Charles, or Chuck Krantz, as he experiences the wonder of love, the heartbreak of loss, and the multitude contained in all of us. The Life of Chuck is rated R and is 111 minutes long. It's got to be scary if it's Stephen King. What are you laughing about? Do you read Stephen King at night? No, there's a reason for that. He's spooky. Upcoming movies at the Reg includes James Gunn's 2025 reboot of Superman, September 10th at 7 p.m. The music documentary It's Never Over, Jeff Buckley, September 17th at 7 p.m. And the animated family film The Bad Guys 2, September 26th. I didn't know there was a one. And a sensory-friendly showing of that same movie, September 27th at 2 p.m. We like to let you guys know a lot of these dates ahead of time so you can plan. Tickets are only $8 for the most part, and family shows are $7. You want to get tickets? Give them a call at 484-7070. Moving along, slide 19. This is a new one. I haven't heard this one before. All right, Roger's Birthday Bash. Okay, we're going to pop that up. That's today, August 23rd. Doors open at 11:45. Okay, here we go. This is very cool. I got some friends in this. 5 musical acts, 1 low price. Over the Rainbow food truck at the Roger Tory Peterson Institute bar, serving beer, wine, canned cocktails, and soft drinks. All-day admission to the museum. Tickets at the door, $25. So listen to this. These folks are playing. Miranda Wilcox at 12 noon. So there's lots of time to get over there. Tim Britt, 1 p.m. Cody and Heron, 2 p.m. This is a new one. The Beard and the Bird, 3 p.m. And our friends, Osborne Nash, at 4 p.m. They've been on the show quite often, and they are just burning up the area. They've been winners, and they've opened for Tim McGraw and all kinds of folks. Very great duo. Over the Rainbow food and sponsors are going to be there. Wickedly Good Food Truck, and this is all happening from 11:30 to 4:30 p.m. Munchkin Bites, Auntie M's favorite sandwiches, Glinda's homemade desserts. A big thanks to their Birthday Bash sponsor. Currently on display in the museum. Included with your ticket is all kinds of different things that at the institution, and I think you're going to really like it. Knowing where to stand, and there's the NANPA Environmental Impact Award winners, A Spark of Life, bird carvings by Ralph Sandquist, and so forth. Just all kinds of great things. So, if you're not familiar with Roger Tory Peterson, he was born August 25th in 1908. Born and raised in Jamestown, New York, just down the road. He combined his passion for birds and his skill as an artist to create the famed Peterson Field Guide to Birds, which I have at home. This sparked a worldwide awakening to the beauty and wonder of birds. All proceeds from the Rogers Birthday Bash, say that 10 times fast, go to support the exhibitions and programs of the Roger Tory Peterson Institute. Okay, so Justin, how many types of birds or variety of birds do you see at your house? 3 or 4? At my house, with my field book, I have identified over 26 varieties. Get the book. All right, what's going on this week? And Jeff tells me this just came in. Celtic Festival, IEMD, August 23rd today, from, as we speak, 9 to 9. Where? Mayville Lakeside Park. Where? 50 West Lake Road, Route 394, just down the road from here. All right, this is way cool, all right? Jamestown Regional Celtic Festival and Gathering of the Clans. A day filled with cultures of the 7 Celtic nations. Everything from the 8 pipe bands, Celtic bands, and the gathering of the 30 clans. Over 30 Celtic and craft vendors and food. The Buffalo Heavies Kilted Throwers Club, presenting 30 heavy athletes comparing in 6 Scottish heavy events. I'm reading this slowly because there's a lot to read here. From the caber toss to the sheath toss. And there's also children's area. Caber toss, that's like throwing around like a telephone pole. There you go. Sure, why not? Something to do. Oh my gosh, I'd be tearing every muscle in my body out. Beer and wine garden, Scottish and Irish dancers, old-fashioned fiddle session, free parking, free shuttle bus, admissions only $15. If you're old like me, it's $10. For seniors, children 13 and under, free. Okay, so that's happening in Mayville Park right now. Now, something you may not know, I played in a Celtic duo for a number of years, and everybody's Irish somewhere along the line if you go back in your history. And it's just a fun day, and the music's wonderful. And I've known many of the bands that do play in this. And so I know, Justin, you're not a bagpipe guy. I am. And if I want to get everybody out of my house, I get my CD out of bagpipe and everybody leaves because I just love that music. And people don't realize there's Irish pipes and there's Scottish pipes. So there's lots of bagpipe playing. All right. Fredonia Farm Festival this weekend. Where? Fredonia, Barker Commons. The 2025 Fredonia Farm Festival Committee is proud to present the 57th Annual Fredonia Farm Festival, taking place in the Barker Commons today and tomorrow. The Fredonia Farm Festival is the community event celebrating our local farmers, held annually on the 4th weekend of August. There's no sense looking at a website. Just get over there if you want to. It's throughout the day today, and that's in Barker Common today and tomorrow. All right, then I promised the guys from last week that I would also announce, and that's the last slide, Jeff, slide 20. Today, as we speak, I told you there's a lot going on here in Chautauqua County, the History Expo, and I'm just going to read it. It's held today from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. over at the Fluvanna Community Church at 3363 Fluvanna Avenue, which is just kind of off of Jamestown area. Jamestown, New York, you just got to put that in your GPS, you'll get there. It's free and it's open. There's people from museums, libraries, local historians like me. Well, not like me, they're really cool people. Historical lineage, it's quiet over there. Geological societies, there's books for sale, food trucks, there's gonna be various speakers at different times. So Norm Carlson was here, Jason Sample was here. All the organizations have gotten together for this History Expo, and it's all about Chautauqua County. So I told you there's a lot to do this weekend and days to come up. So check it out if you want. We're going to take a breather right now, so give my mouth a rest from all these tongue twisters. So we're going to take a little break. This is for you. We'll be right back.
So I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
I'm laughing. If people don't know this, we do have a cat rescue in Westfield. It used to be in the veterinarian's offices right on Route 20, so I'll give them a little plug. They used to be right in the heart of Westfield. Now they've got a new place, and so check it out. All right, enough of this. I want to introduce two folks that have taken off their Saturday morning to join us. I have Lauri Lewis, who's the general manager of the Grape Discovery. Did I get there? General manager?
Just
Boss
manager.
Lady, manager of the Grape Discovery Center, and we're going to tell you all about that. And Ed Pagano, who's the vice president, I have to treat you with more respect, of the board of directors of the Grape Discovery Center. So welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. I was telling you all that I've known about the Grape Discovery before it was the Grape Discovery Center. It was still the Ford dealership a long time ago. Yeah. So, and I've had the pleasure of played there with solo and with a duo. And we have our Rotary functions there. So it is a great venue. And but it's a whole lot more than that. So before we get to that, let's learn a little bit about you guys, and let's start with ladies first. So,
Thank you.
Lauri Lewis, where are you from, and how'd you get involved with the Grape Discovery Center?
Well,
Yes.
I live in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Didn't even know about the Grape Discovery Center,
Aha.
but I was doing marketing for Lake Erie Wine Country and doing the Lake Erie Wine Country Trail marketing, and I happened to see, because I was doing the marketing, the Grape Discovery Center, where it was located, went to see it, introduced myself, and last year I was asked to help out there. So I started helping out and fell in love with the place instantly. And I love people, so it's easy to love your job and love people when people are coming from
It's
all
a
over.
people business for sure.
It is great. So then I became manager in February of this year.
So where'd you grow up? Erie?
Erie. Yeah.
And what'd you do before you were with the wine?
I worked for a winery in Northeast,
Oh, which one?
Prescott Wine Cellars.
Oh, okay, I know where that is.
Yeah, I was the manager of the tasting room there, so
Okay.
I've got that background.
And when we first met, we realized we had some folks in common.
That's right.
Jim and
Hi, Jim and Beth.
McQuiston. In fact, I'll share this with them when we're all done. Jim and I have been working on our Oak Island Plus YouTube channel, and I'll do a plug right now. Episode 28 is going to be on the air pretty soon. I don't know exactly when, but we just produced that this week, and I gave it to Chris, and we'll upload it on this website platform. Okay, so you've been involved with the wine industry, the grape industry. How'd you get involved with that to start with? Let's go back a little further.
Well, Prescott Wine Cellars, I went for a job interview, and they said, "Do you know how to make wine?" And I said, "Oh boy, I'm going to fail." No, I don't know how to make wine. I said, "I can drink wine." And they said, "That's fine.
Close enough.
You're hired." So I worked there, and that's how I got to know Jim and Beth.
Because they were playing.
I always had the love of music, of course, and I had them at the Creekside building, and we've become friends. And
Did you perform musically?
yes, I used to be in a band,
What was the name of the
Silver
band?
Creek,
Oh, cool.
back in the day.
Back in the day. What'd you do? Just sing, play?
Yeah,
What?
sing.
Okay, because
Yeah.
not everybody plays an instrument. That's why I asked.
Right, right.
Okay, good.
And I did sing a few songs with
Yes, landslide,
Jim.
as I recall.
that. That's right. Good plug.
I know things. I know
Thanks,
things.
Jim.
Yeah, yes, well,
He learned the song just for me.
that's what he
That
told
was
me.
very nice
That's
of him.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been at the Great Discovery how long now?
1 year.
1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and your title is manager.
Yes.
I raised you to general manager.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yes.
Can we get that title?
Sure, why not?
Okay, thanks.
So what does a general manager do there?
A general manager doesn't exist, so I'm the manager.
So what if you ever become general manager?
Oh,
We'll come
I
back
don't
to that.
know.
What does a
Well-
manager do?
Yeah.
The manager.
Yes, let's talk about manager.
Let's do that. Takes care of daily operations, payroll, takes it to the bank, schedule events, attend events. We just had 2 big events. Ed's probably going to talk about that.
Okay.
Our car show was a big event, and our
I
golf.
played at the car show once there, or twice.
Did you?
Yeah, years ago.
We'll have to have
It's a
you
long-
do that again.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe.
So our big golf outing just happened last weekend, and that was really great fun. And
Wow.
so there's a lot of planning in those events.
This is
That's
the first
where
time
we-
you had the golf outing?
No.
No, we've had that.
It's at least 5 or 6 years now, maybe 7.
Nobody ever invites me because I'm barred from golfing. That's probably why.
Oh.
I am considered armed and dangerous with a golf.
Well, you
club.
could always sponsor us
I
with
could-
a tea
Oh,
sponsor.
sure. Okay, so it sounds like you're pretty well involved with the center. So let's go to Ed. What
Let's
do you
do-
say?
let's
All
do
right.
that.
Ed Pagano, you're the vice president of the board of directors.
Yes.
All right. So how long have you been involved with the Great Discovery
I'm
Center?
in my 3rd year there now.
Sort of a newbie, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so to speak. But
So tell us about yourself.
well, I've been born and raised in Chautauqua County.
Where in Chautauqua County?
In Sheridan, New York.
Just up the road.
Just up the road, yeah. My family for years owned a farm equipment dealership called Pagano Tractor. Grew up there and started in the farm industry, being in the service side of it for years, knowing all the farmers in the region and so forth.
How cool to grow up in a place that has big equipment and
Oh, yeah.
play on all those things.
Get to play on all that stuff
Oh,
and kind of, still love it. Even though I'm no longer in the farm equipment sales business, I still do a lot with the insurance side of it by insuring many farmers and so forth, and still have my hands in it and keep onto the pulse of the agricultural industry and so
Excellent.
forth.
Great. So you said that your family were grape farmers?
Well, my great grandfather was a grape farmer.
How far back is that?
Oh gosh, going back into the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
How in the world did they get involved with that?
Well, I think they were immigrants. Okay.
From where?
From Italy.
Italy. I'm Sicilian.
Sicilian, actually.
Aha! See,
Yes.
my
That's
mother
right.
would have said, "We're not Italian. We're Sicilian.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
We're in Sicily. Let's go there."
Well, just south of Palermo.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Montemaggiore area.
We're from Villalonga, which
Yeah.
is right in the same area. We're
Yeah.
cousins. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
That's
of
it.
Yeah, we all
There's the
came over
connection.
probably the same boat, probably.
Probably. Are you? Have you been to Sicily?
I have not. We are planning to do that within 2 years.
It. I'm telling you right now, you have to go there. It is unbelievably
Yeah,
beautiful.
my kids and my wife want to plan a trip to go
you
there and
should.
find our heritage.
My mother was full-blooded Sicilian, and she just loved being there. And she was in
Right.
her 80s at the time,
Right.
and so it was really cool.
Yeah, looking
Sicily,
forward
I could
to
tell
it.
the Sicilians, I got this.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love
All
it.
right, so they came over and were
Well,
there
yeah.
because lots of folks in Sicily were already in the ag business. you know.
Right. I mean, I think that's like most of the. If you look around the region of the immigrants, whether they were Italian, Sicilian, German, whatever,
Irish,
they all came over, and most of them. We are still an agricultural based society in our region here, and a lot of our heritage is from that. And a lot of our industry, our ancillary industries that support the farming industry are still in our area. The processing companies like Growers Co-op, Westfield Made, Refresco, so forth and so on. It's. I think that's why we are still a farm-based industry, even though a lot of people that maybe live in Jamestown or live in Dunkirk or so forth don't see it as much. But I mean, if you look here at the Concord grape belt as a whole, it starts basically in Harbor Creek, Pennsylvania, and goes. They say normally Silver Creek, New York, but it actually goes all the way to North Collins, New York, which is over a 60-mile stretch with over 30,000 acres of grapes. And over the years, you had a lot of small family farms, some as small as maybe 5 or 10 acres. But nowadays, I mean, to support themselves, they've had to become much bigger than.
I know what you're going through right now. I do this every Saturday morning.
Yeah, tongue twisted. It's
okay.
Yeah, and so many of them have become much larger to support their families, to be able to survive in the industry. And unlike being a manufacturer, the farmer relies on basically what the market will pay for their product.
Right.
As it does in the dairy industry and so forth. And so, every year, a farmer goes out there hoping for a good crop and hoping for a good price, but doesn't always get the best price that he wants to. But he still has to farm those grapes and keep them in good shape because that's his livelihood.
A lot of people don't realize that the agricultural community in Chautauqua County is a huge economic driver because you don't see it.
Yes.
You don't. People are in their fields, but they're not like in a factory or they're not selling things or you know what I mean. It's you don't see it. And when you say 30,000 acres, it's like I just wrote that down because I kind of knew that number, but I always forget it. It's like what? 30,000 acres, and that's grapes,
Yes.
and that's juice grapes, and there's wine grapes, and so forth. And,
And we're even though we've started to change somewhat in the region from just 100% Concord grapes that we once were.
You got your hybrids and things.
Yeah, we've got some of our wineries are growing some of their own grapes. So we're starting to see like the Finger Lakes where you have more than just Concord. You have different varieties of wine grapes that are being grown by certain farmers and or wineries that are also farms as well.
One of the things I did for my dad when he was still with us, I bought him a bottle of ice wine, and he just would sip a little bit of it. It's so sweet, but it was like something really special to him. He really enjoyed wines big time. One of the things I've been seeing, especially in the area, are that you mentioned mom and pop farms. They're going away.
Yeah.
Kids don't necessarily want to farm; they want to do something else.
Correct.
But the good news is that larger farmers are acquiring these, and they're still doing the business, but with technology, with lasers and equipment that are so much different than that were used 30, 40, your great grandparents. I mean, everything was hand picked with shears, and everybody was trimming, and now they're no ties, and I know a lot about grapes. And I'm probably the smallest grape farmer in Chautauqua County. I think I have 6 vines.
Oh, nice.
I have a Niagara and I have 5 Concords.
Yeah.
But my friends have given me cuttings over the years, and so I make cuttings and I give them to my friends. So anyways, we talked a little bit about the background of the industry, but why Chautauqua County? Why the industry? So because that's important to the Grape Discovery Center, right?
Yeah.
Why here?
Why here? Well, basically, we are the largest Concord grape belt in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, France, California, Washington State, Michigan, Finger Lakes have grape growing regions. But because of the escarpment, which basically, and you're familiar with, from
I live on the escarpment.
which flows down to Lake Erie, we live in a microclimate.
Yeah.
And that microclimate creates a perfect growing environment for the Concord grape and for other varieties of grapes.
Right. I think, I'm probably going to get this wrong, I think it's 20 days earlier in the spring and 20 days later in the fall, right?
Correct.
Because it's warmer, the lake kind of gives a nice
Right.
warm bath.
Right.
And the soil conditions, I understand, are also
Right.
part of all that.
Yeah.
So this just happens to be the place.
It is
Right,
the-
in the
the
whole
Concord
world.
grape basically is unique to this region for the most part because of it's not an eating grape, so to speak. Even though I do
I
eat
eat
a
it.
lot of them, I love them.
And the raccoons
You
and
know,
turkeys too.
Yeah, but it was grown. If you read the history of how it came to be and how Dr. Welch and all that came into the area and all that, it's been the grape has been grown for the juice industry,
Right.
and has been a big economic, impact in our region because of that.
This is going to blow you away. I'm going to tell you this right now. Last year at the cemetery tour at Westfield, I was Dr. Charles Welch.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the juice originally wasn't made for like what we do now, but it was for church wine, right? And they learned to bottle it, and the churches really thought that's really cool because of prohibition and everything else. Well, then eventually, the rest is history. But he settled. He went on tour of the area and he found Westfield. He said, "This is where I want to build." 1897. The building still stands there, right? Aren't you impressed?
I am.
And they built this empire, and he was smart enough to know how to do that. But it started out really slow, really difficult, like any other industry. But we have the Welch family to thank. So,
Yeah.
and then of course you have National Growers. That is a co-op. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because a lot of people aren't familiar
Well,
with
we
that.
have several co-ops in our region. National Grape Co-op is our largest, okay, which is basically the arm of Welch, okay, of Welch Foods and so forth. And then we also have Westfield Made Cooperative, which is a considerably smaller cooperative, but another farmer-owned co-op in our region that is actually developing some products right now that they hope to go to market with very shortly. And we got Growers Co-op, which is right there on Portage in Westfield, and those co-ops have basically been formed over the years so that the farmers would have a safe, I guess it's just like a union. You kind of protect pricing,
Right,
You
right.
know,
You work
for
together.
the farmer and working together and creating a marketing arm to market their grapes and sell their grapes.
Okay, so we've established the fact Chautauqua County is the place for Concord grapes and some French hybrids and so forth.
Right.
The Niagara and so on. So, Lauri, if you can fill this in, so what about the Grape Discovery Center? Why the Grape Discovery Center? What's the history on that? Who had the vision?
Ooh, who had the vision?
Well, Bob Patterson was one of them that had the
Okay.
vision. Andy Dufresne had
Right.
another.
Dufresne, yeah.
Had the other.
Bet Steve Barron
and
was
Steve
involved. It was
Barron, Helen and
Barron.
Steve Barron.
Yep.
It was a number of people back then, and they'd had this vision to start this, and of course, obviously it takes funding, and one of the individuals that helped put together this funding was the former Senator Kathy Young,
Right.
who is still, keeps her pulse on what we do. She just was down this past April to our center and visited us and so
Great,
forth.
Right, she's great.
Yeah.
As I recall from prior shows in history that I know of the center, they went out looking at other agricultural centers, and I believe it was the Cranberry Center west of here. I don't know if it was
Right.
in Michigan or Wisconsin, wherever it was. And they liked what they saw, and I think they brought that model back to Westfield. Does that sound about right?
That's some of what they did, yes.
And the other part that a lot of people don't realize, in Ripley, the Orton boys invented the grape picker.
Well, that's, yes, to
The
a
basic,
point.
the basic.
There's a lot that could be a whole show in its own,
Right.
just on how the grape picker came to be, because there's two schools of thought, and we don't need to get into a big discussion there, but there's the Orton, and then there's also on the east side of the grape belt, the
Right.
Mecca family.
I've heard both
over
of
in
them.
North
Right,
Collins, New
right.
York. Also developed a grape harvester, and then the battle began
Right.
between Chisholm Ryder, which was one of the original
Right.
manufacturers of the self-propelled grape
Right.
harvester, and the Mecca grape harvester, which was a pull type.
Okay.
But they ended up having a lengthy court battle for years.
Okay.
That lasted, and it finally got settled somewhere in the mid to late 70s, I believe, and basically, Mr. Mecca, Vito Mecca, and his family, nobody really got any money out of it, other than the fact is that they agreed that Vito Mecca did not steal,
Right.
and did not steal Orton's design.
Right.
And Vito worked with another Westfield native, which was James Eggert, up the road there, and so there's a lot of folklore about how each of them
Right.
got it started.
Well, I've talked with Roy, and I
Yeah.
knew Ross, his
Right.
father, and so
Yeah, so it's interesting because it was these guys that now grape harvesters are sold worldwide and
Right,
manufactured
right.
worldwide, but yet even though there might have been something over in Europe being developed, we really were one of the areas that it really took off from.
So it's safe to say that the grape harvester was developed in Western New York.
I would
They put
say,
a period at that
Let's
and
just
let
say that.
everybody else go from there. But I do
Exactly.
know two individuals that were involved at
Right.
least. So interesting story. And that's the great beauty of this show is we can go back in history a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and explain to people big things happened here in Chautauqua County.
Mm-hmm.
And people, I don't care where you live, they always poo-poo their town. They always poo-poo their area. Chautauqua County is such a rich historical area, especially in the ag and industrial world, and these are great stories. So somebody had a vision to do this Grape Discovery Center. So Lauri, what's the purpose of the Grape Discovery Center? Let's dig in now.
It's a meeting place for people when they're traveling from Niagara Falls, Pittsburgh, coming up to Erie. We are a tourist information area center. We can help people understand what's in the area. We love to promote local, so we send people into Westfield. We send people to Chautauqua. We just tell them what to do, what to eat, where they want to go eat.
Sort of like the concept of the crossroads. You know, back a million years ago, Chautauqua
Right,
County was a
right.
crossroads, and that's really what the Grape Discovery has become. It's sort of like a place where you can, like a one-stop.
Yep.
But that's sort of a second or tertiary purpose of the center.
That's right. When they
Right.
come in,
Right. You got to get them through the door.
we got to get them through the door. So we like to welcome them and tell them, here's the center, here is the gift shop. At the very back of the building is an exhibition room where they can go and learn all about the area and the grapes. So that's where they start. And then they can try some samples of food that we offer. Can I show some?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure. What's this?
This is fire roasted
All right,
salsa.
hold on now. This is what we got to do. This is how we do TV. Hold it up, and
Oh.
Justin is going to zoom in on it. Watch this. See the magic of TV.
Ooh.
Look at how cool. All right, so this is made for you guys.
It's made
Yeah.
for us.
Who makes it?
Spring Creek.
Yeah, it's made for us, but a lot of the recipes originally some of the recipes were developed all locally.
Okay.
All the recipes were developed
So
locally.
what exactly is this?
It's a fire roasted salsa.
Salsa for chip dips. And
Chip dips.
Is it hot and spicy?
No, it's fire roasted, so that means they've roasted the tomatoes.
Okay.
It's not hot and spicy.
Okay. It's an old Sicilian formula, I'm
But
sure.
we do have
very good.
hot and spicy versions.
Yes, we have many versions. We have
Okay.
so many products of food that they make for us.
All right.
That has our label.
So now hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
We're
let's
moving
go
on.
back to the salsa. How
Let's-
much is it?
It is $6.95.
$6.95. All right. So you have it there all the time?
Yes.
all the time.
So you walk into the Grape Discovery Center. There's a place you can buy stuff.
You can buy
all
stuff.
things
You
grape?
can sample it.
You can sample it as well.
Yes.
So all right. So that one it's developed for you guys. What's this one?
This one
Hold it up.
is grape fruit preserves.
What? Grapefruit.
No. Grape, comma,
Oh,
preserves.
See, okay. So this is made out of Concord grape.
Yes.
Yes.
And what do you do with this?
You put it on toast. You put it on
Oh,
pancakes.
it's like jam or jelly.
Yeah, jam. Yeah,
it's
it makes
preserved.
peanut butter.
All right. I had
Make
to
a
get
peanut
past-
butter and jelly sandwich
Oh,
with
it's
it.
my regular go-to. All right. So what's that run?
$6.95.
And that's developed locally,
Yes.
just for the Grape Discovery Center.
Just for we have a whole product line of
all things grape.
dips, all things grape. We have mustards. We have
You had grape mustard?
no, that's not made.
It's honey mustard.
It's
Or
honey
we have
mustard.
we have a jalapeno mustard that we have as well. That's become very popular.
Grapes. But the fun thing is, it's local stuff, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
It's all
we love
local.
local.
So, people say, well, that's not grape, but you have companion products. And the nice thing about the Grape Discovery Center in my mind is you're supporting not just the grape industry, but artisans. You're supporting people that grow jalapeno peppers, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so it's more than just that. Yeah.
And one of our edict of having these products was that we wanted to make sure it was all natural products.
There you go.
So if you
Right.
look at our label of what our ingredients are, you look at some of the stuff that calls itself Amish made and or whatever that comes out of Ohio or whatever, a lot of it has high sugar content. Ours, the first ingredient is always fruit in our preserves.
Grapes,
always.
water, lemon, juice, and pectin.
Right.
Pretty simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, nothing in there is not. That's why our expiration date on many of them isn't more than about a year,
Wow.
just because it's all natural.
Okay, then you got something else you want to share. This I've had.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Okay, now who makes these?
Arbor Hill.
Where's that?
That's in.
Around here or out of
It's
state?
around here.
You have
No,
to
it's
read-
around here.
That's
It's
okay,
New York.
that's okay.
It's New York.
So grape gummy bears.
Naples, New York. Sorry.
Oh, that's
In the Finger
Finger
Lakes.
Lakes, right.
There it is.
I bet those really pop in your mouth like,
They're delicious.
they're delicious. You sure? What's that run?
That.
Approximately.
I think this is a $5 bag.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a gummy bear fanatic, try some grape. I bet I know you've had it, grape pie. A lot of people say, why would I want Concord grape pie? I'm telling you right now, you have not lived a full life until you've had
I wish I
grape
would have brought a grape pie in
I wish
today.
you would have too, because
I know. We
We
just
should've.
had them.
We'll have to get a pie up to Doc
All
so
right.
he has one.
It is not everybody. It's not for everybody, but I could sit there. I could eat. You like grape pie?
I've never tried it yet.
Well,
Oh,
we
we'll bring
definitely
you
will
one.
have to drop you guys
It
one
makes your
off.
mouth go wow.
We even have vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean ice cream that we heated up for someone that asks, and we
wow.
put vanilla ice cream
I
on
ju-
top.
I-
They're delicious.
Like I said, it takes a little bit of to get used to the flavor, but once you got it, it's like, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable.
We'll bring you one.
All right, what's this little thing here?
This little thing
This is gonna be hard to see on TV, I'm sure.
is
of it.
lip balm, made for us.
Oh, look at that! You got
Grape
your little
Discovery
logo on there.
lip balm.
Okay.
It is such a great seller. Everyone, sorry, everyone loves this, and they come in and buy 10 and 20 of them at a time to give as gifts.
What? This is grape flavored lip balm.
It
Great
is,
stocking stuffer.
yeah,
There you go.
they're great.
Oh, you're a good salesman. What else we got?
Last thing
Yes.
is grape popcorn. Pop Luck in Erie, Pennsylvania. Oops, there we go. Makes this for us.
Grape flavor. This has been a standard, I think, for a number
Yes.
of years. Grape flavored popcorn.
Yeah, people love it. And we also have this as sampling.
Hmm.
So people can sample this before they buy it. So
right.
$5.
$5. All right. So,
Yep.
and this is just a sample of what you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get.
I couldn't bring everything.
What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
My favorite grape thing?
Yeah. Your
Grape pie. Sorry.
Oh, grape ice cream.
grape ice
We have
cream.
homemade grape ice cream that's made locally for us.
There at the
Ripley.
grape.
At the-
Yes.
Is that new?
That's new, last year new.
Oh, okay, 'cause I haven't
It
had
is.
that yet.
It is great. I mean, really. We have people.
Coonies.
We have people that stop just to buy it on the way wherever, and just to eat it and take a spoon with them and eat it. It's
Listen to
that
what
good.
we're talking about here. We are highlighting products that go far beyond the vineyard.
Correct.
What do you do with the grape? This is like watching those food shows that we watch at home. You take the grape and you make it into something really, really interesting. And ice cream is one of the things they always make on Chopped.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch that or not. Anyways, but it's so interesting to hear, new products. And now I'm getting kind of updated here. This is way cool.
Right.
All right. So we've talked a little bit about the industry, the ag world. We talked a little bit about the vision of trying to bring in all things grape. You walk through the door, you have this gift center. But what's in the middle? There's something in the middle there.
The wonderful bar tasting room.
That's where you hang out a lot.
I
noticed.
do, yeah, because I like wine. You can try samples of wine. We have flights of wine. Also,
Explain to people a flight. That's a kind of
A
word
flight.
the last few years. It's like charcuterie. I
Yeah.
mean, these words have just popped up all of a sudden. So what's a flight?
sampling.
Where did that come from, a flight?
It's
like an airline word or
It's nice for people to know they're getting more than one sample.
All right.
So it's 3 samples
All right.
of wine.
Or what do you get?
What do you get?
Yeah, like, how many wines are there?
Oh, we have 9 on
9
sampling.
wines.
2 sample.
Two sample.
Every week, every couple of weeks, we change out what wines we're promoting.
All right.
So it's all New York wine, and we promote all of the New York State wine that we have in our gift shop. So it's 21 Bricks, it's Liberty, it's
Chautauqua
Johnson.
Chautauqua County.
Yeah,
All
Okay.
Chautauqua County
Okay.
wineries, yeah.
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 And then we do 3 sweet, 3 semi, and 3 dry. So then when someone comes up and I say, what is your favorite preference? So if they like sweet, I know where to go. If they like dry, I know where to go. So it's fun.
Can you get one of each?
Yeah. They could do all 9 if they wanted to.
Oof.
But
How much? What's a flight cost?
$5.
Nice. Do you have munchies with it?
We do. We have our sample
Okay.
things out for them. They could have crackers in some of our samples, or they could have a pretzel, or they could have pizza, or nachos and hummus.
Oh
We
my
have all.
God! You've added hummus now.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay. All right. So my head's spinning here. So if somebody today wants to go to the Grape Discovery Center, what time do you open?
11 a.m. until
So-
5 p.m.
So they can go in there, they can buy gifts, they
Yep.
can try different foods. Oh, let's go back to the gift store for a minute. I'll get back to the flights. I've got this written down. I won't forget. There's other things in besides food.
Yeah,
right?
the really cool
What
thing
else is in there?
is we sell regular gifts there, but
As
we have,
opposed to irregular.
yeah, they're just
Okay.
regular gifts.
Weird gifts.
All things grape,
All things grape.
jewelry,
With a
little
grape
plaques.
motif?
Yeah,
Like little grapes
Jewelry,
or something?
earrings that are
dangly
little grapes.
Clothing.
Clothing.
Clothing, T-shirts, sweatshirts, but we're also a consignment. So people will bring in what they have created, artwork,
Grape?
grape, or just regular artwork.
Okay.
Just regular.
From the region.
Yeah, paintings. What else? What else is in there? All sorts of things.
Candles?
Trinkets.
Candles.
It has
lotion,
to be candles.
Soap.
Lotion, soap, out of grape.
Grape.
Yeah.
Here
That's
we
a
go
big
again.
seller for us, the grape hand cream.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I bet that smells pretty good.
And that's also local, Northeast,
Nice.
Gentos.
Okay. Melissa Bainamy was here a couple weeks ago. Is she working with you folks?
Yes.
She is, yes.
She's
We have her product on our
We
show.
have her
some
product.
really good products.
Her concentrate, her grape concentrate and cherry
Yeah,
concentrate.
Justin had the cherry. How'd that turn out for you? Pretty good?
It's good.
Really good. All right.
Yeah.
And she gave us a bunch of salad dressings and things, and I was like in shock how many product lines she has.
She has-
And she's just getting started.
And we
Right.
have her product too.
All right. Wow. All right. So you go in the gift shop, there could be all kinds of things. And I think you hit the word stocking stuffers. It's that time soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you notice how they're slipping in seasonal commercials you got on TV?
Oh, yeah.
Well, a Disney World is like, plan your holiday, and they got Christmas music. And they just slide this in. It's like, and Barbara and I look at each other and go like, are you kidding me? It's still August. So anyways, but it's little things, and there's small things, and there's bigger things. I think I even bought some scarves there once, and some coasters, and
We have
different-
Amish rugs,
Amish rugs. Okay. so-
Amish belts for men.
very- okay. And hats.
Hats.
I'm
Yep,
telling
you're
you,
right. We have
Jeff knows
hats.
Amish hats. Okay, so let's leave the gift shop for now, and going back into the middle section where you have this bar set up, and you have wines, and you have juice. Yeah. Can you try juice there?
Yes.
Yes.
And slushy.
What kind of slushies?
We change the flavor every so often, but it's a wine slushy.
Uh-huh.
We are using Merit Ecstasy as a wine slushy, and then we have Concord. We actually use Melissa's concentrate.
Oh, nice.
And we make it into a slushy, Concord
Okay.
slushy.
And if their kids are there, they can try little samples of Concord juice.
Yes, of course.
Things like
Complimentary.
I make sure. I don't
Complimentary.
want to say anything that is not true anymore. And the nice thing is that the bar isn't just the bar.
Right.
You can do what there? You can sit.
You can sit.
Relax.
You can socialize. People even sometimes bring in their own picnic, like if they're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And they're welcome to do that. They can bring in whatever they'd like.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
And they
interesting.
can go out under the patio.
Yeah, the
The
patio.
Steve Barron.
The Steve
The Steve
Barron
Barron
patio.
patio is
Yep.
so beautiful.
Our Rotary Club christened that, if you will, or
Oh,
commemorated
yeah?
that. Yeah, I knew Steve. He's a great guy. And out there, there's umbrellas, as I remember.
Brand new purple umbrellas.
They didn't go flying.
Nope, they did not go.
No.
And you have tables and chairs.
Yep.
I've played out there a number of times.
And we
right
have
in front of the wall there.
And we have a lovely fountain.
Yes,
created
that's
by
very cool.
Andy Dufresne.
Yeah, it's wine, never-ending wine
Yes.
coming out of that bottle.
Yeah.
And that's cool just to see it.
Yeah, it is.
So this is really a cool place to visit. And we're only 2/3 of the way, because I haven't gotten to the part that I like the best, and that's the exhibition room. So tell us about that. What would you see? Ed, what's the first thing you see in your
Well,
mind?
as you walk in and you'll start seeing, basically, it goes all the way back to the beginning and how grapes were developed and how they were harvested at that time. If you follow around, it'll take you through the history of it, take you over to the Welch exhibit area where how Dr. Welch got started. And our goal now is trying to create some interactive displays.
Right.
We've just gotten a new, just received from quite frankly, the Mecca family just donated a interactive piece of equipment that used to be used at trade shows for the grape harvester, and it's not live yet, but it will be live soon. And it actually will be a conveyor, a grape
Oh my
harvester
gosh, that'd
conveyor
be way cool.
going around, so that you can see how that takes the grapes from the shaker and transports them on the harvester.
As you said, that's a whole show unto itself. I've
Yeah.
actually been on a harvester where they were picking it and it has the vacuum.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
I bet that would
Yeah.
be fun.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Bentley and I were on one time when he was doing that. So, if I remember right, that room was donated or was funded by a local business out of Fredonia, huh?
The philanthropist, the Starr family,
Cliff
Stanley
Starr?
Starr,
Yeah.
Cliff Starr, donated the money to start that room back in the beginning.
And it's very tastefully done, I might
Correct.
add. If I remember right, it's like a circle kind
Right,
of a thing.
basically.
And you start, as you said, with the history, and a lot of people don't realize that the Concord grape came from Concord, Mass. I forgot his name, somebody Moses or something like that.
Right.
And he brought the grape originally to the county, and then the rest is history. But that's why it's called Concord. Took me a long time to figure that one out. And but then you see old labels and old bottles and products lines, and the Welch's juice commercials and things like that.
Right.
But there are a couple of interactive things. I know there's one that kids can smell. You
Yes.
want to talk about that one?
Yes, we have a sensory thing that's low so that children can reach it.
Yeah.
So they just open up the top of it and they can smell whether it's a Concord grape or a Niagara grape. And it's fun. The kids love it.
And people don't realize that fragrance of either grape, especially the Niagara for me, is like, whoo, I don't know, there's something that just in my nose, in my wow.
Right.
And
Takes you back to your
for me,
childhood.
yeah, and for a Concord, it's more the taste that just pops in your mouth. And it's just a unique flavor. I know friends in Europe, they'll try Concord and they say, wow, that's very different than our French hybrids or,
Correct.
or the Rieslings or whatever. And so then there's other things for kids to do, I think, aren't there? There's that big bone. What's that all about?
The big bone, the
Something from
prehistoric
yeah,
bone.
yeah, that one.
It's there. They
What
can
is
touch
it?
that.
What is it?
It's a prehistoric bone that
It's a
was
mastodon
found.
bone or something.
It was
Yeah.
found in the area.
Yeah, and
Somebody donated it.
Yeah, and kids get really excited about
Right.
that. I think there's something you can. What's that one?
Interactive
It's-
table there that the kids can go sit down and color at and make notes and put the sticky notes on that they were here at the center.
And
But
they can do the clippers so many times a
Yes.
minute or something.
The-
At times, how many times they've
Right.
done it to see
Right.
a
If
challenge
you're trimming
between
grapes,
their parents.
it's a hand trimmer for grapes. Yeah.
I took my grandsons there. I think it was last year or the year before, and they were just enthralled by it. They were trying all the different things, and they were studying how you start with the bud, and then there's people don't realize that grapevines have flowers. You know, they don't realize that. And my dad said, "There's flowers on a grapevine." I go, "Yeah, they're teeny tiny little things," and then they become a berry, and then they become the grape, blah, 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 blah. And so they can see the whole life cycle of the grape plant, and that's to me that's pretty fascinating. And then I'm trying to think what else you have there. The soil conditions, I think you have different kinds of
It shows
soils.
us the different soil conditions.
Maybe I should do the show.
I-
I love talking about the Grape Discovery Center.
Well, like I said, our goal in the next several years is to create a larger, more displayed area. We have a room that has been undeveloped for years over to on the west side of our building. Inside that has been left kind of more for storage, but we are in the process now of trying to develop that building to make it into a education center.
Yeah.
And so we obviously are going to start looking for grant funding and some benefactors to help us to remodel that and make it into a education center and increase our venue size.
So if people are watching the show, and it could be anywhere in the world, as you know, if they're interested in helping, how would they contact you guys?
They could contact us at the Grape Discovery Center at 716-326-2003 and contact, ask for Lauri or myself or any of us that are there, and we'd be more than happy to give them direction on how they could do that.
Okay, so if anybody's watching right now, if you're interested in working or helping or donating,
Volunteering.
Volunteering.
It's,
Yeah, we have a lot of different fundraising events that try to help us to, and that's basically what these products that Lauri was showing here are about. Is we have a goal that in the next couple of years where we need to become a more sustainable entity, and to do so we need to develop and market our products more than just out of our gift center, and we have several locations in the county now that are selling our products in their stores.
Okay. Laura, you sent me a couple posters, and I know Jeff is ready with 21 and 22, so how's that for magic? So what's going on?
So Westfield Grape and Wine Festival will be happening September 19th and 20th. And this is the third annual, I believe. Grape Discovery Center is a participant.
All right. And what are you guys going to be doing?
We're going to have, it's Westfield Ag. Yes, Andy Campbell.
Yeah, Andy Campbell. Westfield Ag and Turf is one of the primary sponsors of the event.
They're going to be doing vineyard tours.
Nice.
And there's going to be things for children to do around the vineyard. I think they're having a little child's train trolley
Yeah.
Cool.
going through the vineyard. We will be selling grape ice cream, grape pie,
nice.
slushies, all things grape, all things grape.
All right. So September 19th and 20th. And that is just about ready for harvest season. So the grapes are going to be almost perfect.
The smell in the air will be fantastic at the
Yeah.
time.
If you haven't traveled to Chautauqua County in late September, you're missing. Your nose goes crazy. I
Yeah.
can smell it up on the escarpment. We have one more poster, I think. Okay, what's going on here?
So this is our newsletter
Okay.
that we're very proud of. This hasn't even been released to the public yet.
Just in.
This just in.
This is the third quarter one, right?
Yep, this is
Yeah.
the third quarter. This is our fall newsletter.
Okay.
It just shows that we are a Harvest Host. We welcome campers. If you're a Harvest Host member, you can go onto their website and book a time that you want to spend the night at our center. We welcome buses and groups. We love having people come to our center. Also, we have Robert Lewis coming for copper bracelet making, storytelling, gourd painting.
Okay.
He's great.
All right. So we got like a half minute left.
Aw.
I know. So Ed, what do you want to tell folks?
Basically, that we are a hidden gem in the northwestern part of Chautauqua County. Come and find us. See what we have to offer. Look, if you're from the region and would love to be part of us and volunteer or get onto our board, we'd love to have you. And we have a couple of events next year already planned. The dates are to be announced yet, but our annual car cruise-in, that'll be in July.
Okay.
Usually it's like the third weekend in July.
All right.
And our Grape Belt Open.
All right. Lauri, location?
8305 West Main, Westfield, New York.
Route 20.
Route 20.
And the phone number one more time?
716-326-2003.
Okay. Folks, it's a wrap. Have a great weekend. And check out the Grape Discovery Center in Westfield, New York on Route 20. One of my favorite places to go to. It is awesome. Go buy stuff, eat stuff, do stuff. Grape Discovery Center. All right, that's a wrap. We're going to do this all again next Saturday morning right here at Chautauqua Sunrise on Access Chautauqua. Please leave us a note on Facebook if you enjoyed the show today and share this video. Okay? Bye-bye now. Take care.